Hello guys, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. Today we are at the r/traumatize them back and we're looking at a post submitted by Gothy Pocket. It says, throwing slurs at me? Kiddo, where is your mom? This happened a while ago. I, 34 female, am an avid gamer and this is the current and in this current gaming I was a really I was really big into the game that sounded like hey Tex, and my skill level was somewhere between mediocre and how the hell did I pull that off? Please help me. I'm sweating. Okay. You say in the game you can customize your profile with different badges for different achievements, events, etc. As a queer woman, I use the Pride badge alongside two other achievement based ones. I had also been solo queuing for arenas, RIP, and it hasn't taken a long time for me to get a match into this particular round. That's when I heard the voice of a teenage kid, probably around 16 or so, trying to show off to his friend and start calling me the F word along with other few things. I smiled and pressed the hotkey for my mic and asked very politely, where is your mom? The kid thought he was all big and bad. Let's call him Big and Bad Kid. And this was the conversation that followed. Big and Bad Kid. You don't need to know me. Actually, I do. Big and Bad Kid. Why? Bundle of sticks. Are you kidding me? Some children. Insert cackling. Me smiling. Well, we're gonna have we're going to have to wait to tell you. Big and Bad Kid. The F are you talking about? Me, exasperated sigh. I am your stepmom now, and you're grounded. Get out of the console. Being a bad kid, the headset drops and he screams for his mom before disconnecting from the game. Poor kid. Edit. Just changing the name of the game. Oh, wow. Wait. Okay. Are you really his stepmom? That's why my second day I almost believed too. Oh, I must be very naive. Okay, but yeah, that one, wow. Hmm. this that yeah, that kid deserves this. Don't be insulting people because you're playing games. Like, wow, some kids. This is just awful. Anyway, the kid got it back. Like seriously, down in the comments, top comment says this reminds me of a girl who has been popping up on my TikTok recently for streaming clips with her just owning guys in one of her called like online games, but she goes silent, wipes the floor with the guys who shit talks her. I hope one day I can get to that point, but your way of doing it is amazing. And OP replies, haha, I know. One day I'll be able to have the skill necessary to do that. Until then, I'll just teach these kids a lesson they won't forget. It's actually hilarious. All these shit talkers in games, if they get their clap back, it's their comeback, or whatever the word is. It's actually hilarious. It is always hilarious. I'm glad Ufi was able to make them back off. Like they actually left the game. That's hilarious. Anyway, until the next story. Our next story is from relationship advice. It is it was submitted by True Raystar 5. It says, I okay, my fiance 25 female and I 25 male. Okay, my fiance moved out for a little while because I stayed seated during an emergency. Advice? Uh, okay, let's get down to it. I went from a CNA, that's a certified nurse assistant, to a nurse last year. So I do have experience with emergencies. My fiance and I were at a restaurant when an older lady arrived and sat behind us. The restaurant was quiet and I heard the lady complaining about feeling lightheaded. I ignored it as it really wasn't my business, but she kept complaining, and from what I could hear, she hadn't eaten all day. And when I turned around, I saw that while her table was eating, she wasn't eating anything. In my head, I assumed she had low blood sugar. My fiance tells me to go say something. I told her no, as I was off the clock. I was joking. The lady most likely just needs to drink some juice or eat. Before I could even laugh, the lady stands up and lowers herself to the ground and passes out. Oh my god. I should have checked on her, but I couldn't. But before I could move, multiple people started panicking and crowding her. I knew she was gonna need an ambulance, but I just kept eating. My fiance was quiet during the whole thing. The restaurant is now kinda in a panic. To put this short, an ambulance came and took her. Once we got to the car, she laid into me, basically calling me a list of things that means uncaring. I told her the lady was most likely be okay. Sorry, this that's not good enough. I should have gotten up and took control. I should have moved when I first thought something was wrong. She went to live with her parents while she decides if she wants to live with somebody who possibly don't care to move in an emergency. I just need advice. Is this something that can be fixed? As a third party, how would you feel if this happened? Is her feelings like this most likely ever to change? What can I say to help her deal with this? Are you serious? So it's her feelings changing. Um, that is your concern. Not the fact that you did what you did. Oh, OP, you're a heartless man. Okay. Anyway, top comment says she lost respect for you and changed her opinion of your character. You don't sound apologetic, and it would be and seem false now. You let her decide if she wants a guy like you. You reflect on your decisions. And the next one says, I expect it is not a one off. Most people have other things that are small but make situations like this seem bigger. This this was the last straw based this was the last straw. Okay, based on how this was posted, I expect a lack of empathy is a trending problem with OP. Yeah, it doesn't seem like OP is um familiar with the word empathy. uh yeah, whatever she decides, she has every right to. And if she says she doesn't want to be with you anymore, yeah, she has every right to. Because this is a very big red flag. If you would sit down in an emergency and say, this is not my business, yeah, whatever she decides. Because that's a very, very weird thing. Someone is literally passing out behind you, and would be just be like, I'm gonna just keep eating. It's not my business. I'm not on the clock. Oh, hi. Okay, he said he was off the clock. Like, bruh, it's an emergency. What are you talking about? Go help. You don't you don't expect to get paid all the time as a medical personnel. Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, please, I'd like to see your opinion about this in the comment section down below. I promise to read them. So until the next post, I'll see you guys. Bye.